What's up, my people? You are now in tune in another episode of Mental Telepathy's Arena, baby. Where it gets hot here at the Homeless Empire, where we are the voices of the youth who feel like they have no voice. So we're going to delve off into the show, speaking of the youth. What's up, my peoples? Y'all been doing y'all thing out there. Don't let your head get big, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas hear that shit, they be like, well, that nigga scared of us now. No, nigga. I'm just complimenting niggas. I'm just giving niggas compliments. Because I ain't scared to do that. And this is what we have to, because once you think on a collective level and stop thinking individualistically, you'll understand what I'm talking about, man. See, but a lot of these niggas, one of the biggest symptoms of self-hatred is that when people hate themselves, they will always view your acts of kindness as a weakness. Remember that, man, about a lot of these niggas, because they serpents and they will climb all over that shit. But that's a whole nother video. We'll get back to that. We're going to delve off into the show, man, about what's going on around the globe. Haven't y'all heard? Haven't you got the memo? Haven't you niggas heard? I'm pretty sure many have. Because I see a lot of boarded up windows and boarded up houses and shit. Oh yeah, they got the memo, my nigga. and that's what motherfucker, I just seen motherfucking AT&T today boarding up they shit. They must be about to have some other shit going on tonight. Because anyway, man, nothing's going on around the globe, man. We got major dilemmas under the rules of God's wrath going on right now. And the only thing that's going on is God's wrath and the revolution, man. We got to talk about that because basically a lot of people don't understand. A lot of our people don't understand. Because, you know, when you've been trained to hang on a people's coattail and look up to a people as the, you know, as the people that you see as the geniuses and the leaders, and you become adapted to that shit, when shit goes bad, all of those leaders and, you know, and idols that you niggas worship, all these slave masters, they gonna keep putting on a facade saying, you know what, let's not say shit. We know this shit is crumbling. We know this shit is cracking beyond the seams already. But just keep your composure. And as you keep your composure, these niggas, they gonna stay illusioned in a delusional way. Just don't say shit. We'll fight our way out of this shit. You know, this is how pathological motherfuckers think. But you don't understand, man. See, a lot of these niggas out here, man, they see him as the world superpower that can't be destroyed. And when people start thinking about you like that, they really know. And when these motherfuckers start playing the role of God and shit, thinking that they could fight against God and persecute his servants and fuck over his servants and shit like that. This is what you gotta understand why the wrath is happening. Many reasons. This is one of the many reasons, man. Because basically, it's been the 400 years was up last year. We was supposed to be in bondage to these niggas for 400 years. And they were supposed to be the superpowers for 400 years. And this is what happened. See, a lot of people don't do the history, man. 400 years was up last year, last August. And this is why many people have seen the world show their, rear its heads basically in the way where the village has spoken, to the point saying, listen, man, they speaking up for the, for the people of God. They don't know this is their role. They don't know that what they, a lot of them got hidden agendas. A lot of them may have, but like God said in his books, he said, I will dig, whenever you really need this shit, I will dig inside of the hearts of your enemies and turn their hearts and turn your enemies into your friends. It's crazy. It's crazy. And when you see it on the world stage, you know that nothing can be assembled like that except by God. See, but when you're dealing with the dumb, deaf, and the blind, you can't tell them niggas shit. They think all that shit is about bad luck and superstition, man. That's what they think it's about. These niggas think it's about, oh man, I'm just having a bad luck right now. If I do a little, pull a little magic tricks or some voodoo or some shit like that, I'll get out of it. That's how they think, man. Because that's shit that's by popular demand out here right now. Keep it 100. But many businesses out, like I said, there's nothing going on out here. But many businesses that are opening up because it'll be financial suicide for a business not to open up. They have to open these motherfuckers. They have to open up the biggest businesses. You know what I'm saying? Like AIG, all that shit got to open back up. Microsoft, all that shit got to open back up. Because they know that, nigga, they go another month or two with this, on a shutdown shit, they know it's done. Ain't no revamping from that shit, man. This is why they forcing motherfuckers into this situation. And saying, yo, man, listen, man, we're going to create some rules where you niggas going to tiptoe around this disease. But we're going to open back up for y'all, man. We're going to do it for y'all. We all know the ulterior motives, man. Ain't shit never for us. True story. Ain't shit never for the people, man. This is why motherfucking white people gonna feel like the biggest fucking idiots in the world when this shit go down. I think they've already figured it out. Because they used to walk around here. You couldn't, 4 or 5 months ago, these motherfuckers thought they was really living the American dream, man. Yeah. And they was arrogant, hostile, all type of shit. So motherfuckers had to be brought crashing back down to earth. Real talk. They had to be brought crashing back down to fucking earth. And it's not, I don't wish it on nobody, but that shit, it has to happen up to a bunch of people. You feel me? But back to the essence of the conversation, man. Businesses are not going to be able to open up in full capacity, man. Because they done swept all the seats away from niggas. They done took all the seats from out of everywhere, man. I know you niggas. No niggas ain't feeling that shit. Then who wants to go to a business and motherfuckers is telling you, you buying you supporting these niggas' businesses, and they telling you, get your shit and go, man. Get your shit and go. And that's just how a lot of these motherfuckers will talk to you, man. Go ahead, man, go. We ain't looking at nobody standing around here. Shit like that. But no, which is understandable because it's dire straight situation going on. All the motherfucking black people is the ones, and the people of color is the ones who went back to work like fucking crash dummies. All the white people stayed home, and they let them niggas work from home off their computers. Let a bunch of these motherfuckers stay home and work from their computers, man. Black chicks too, man. Because like I told you, black chicks don't belong. They've shown their loyalty to the white man beyond recognition. This is why they talking about putting a black woman on a $10 bill or $20 bill or some shit like that. On a $20 bill or something shit like that. They talking about putting Harriet Tubman or some shit on a $20 bill. I'm not pretty sure that I heard that shit, but I think it might be next year or this year or some shit like that. But yeah, this because we living in the day of the worship of the goddess. This is what we gotta understand. All that shit is being resurrected by the evil ones. The gay agenda of Sodom and Gomorrah, all that's being resurrected, and being made the norm of society, while everything that's the norm of society is now seen as the outcast. This is what you gotta understand. This is why you see all the righteous people, they being suppressed right now. They throw them niggas in dungeons, take their knowledge, suppress their shit, and all the motherfucking evil ones come out and they basically become the representatives and the black activists, and all these niggas is everything, the speakers of the people, for the people. So, but like I was saying, white people are gonna feel like biggest fucking idiots out here because they basically thought that, a lot of them think that they on team white supremacy, man. Yeah, a lot of them think that they on team white supremacy, and they think that when this shit, basically is supposed to end with us being killed, some shit like that. But basically, it's all for the sake of white supremacy. Yeah. You know how many situations, man, I done been in, man, when motherfucker called me. I'm talking about all type of shit. Because basically what you gotta understand is I'm well traveled. Okay, and I done been to the littlest cities, to the smallest cities, and I've seen how these motherfuckers operate once they get you around the masses of their people, nigga, it's a done deal. They can do you any way they want to. I've had them do me dirty. This is why, out in places like Seattle, I done had them niggas do me dirty on many aspects, man. And I've watched the house niggas and the Uncle Julios and all the undercover agents stand side by side with them niggas and laugh at a nigga and talk about a nigga. This is why I'm making my second rounds, my second tour around this bitch, because since God has snatched these niggas eyesight. Because one thing about these motherfuckers, I know that ain't a motherfucker out here that would ever have thought that they was gonna see COVID-19, the economic collapse, and rioting throughout the world under the revolution. None of them have ever thought they was gonna see this shit coming in their whole life. Yeah. This is what fucks a lot of these niggas up now, man. You got a bunch of motherfuckers out here, white people that have lost their shit, man. They done went crazy, man. Niggas walking around society fighting demons and shit. And the only reason why a lot of these motherfuckers haven't started jumping off the roofs and shit like that is because it hasn't really settled in yet. We still going through waves and phases of the shit. But it really hasn't settled in to their minds that the shit is over. So basically, they think that, we still good, nigga. We still running shit because, like I said, they good at putting on a facade, coming in new cars, whips, and shit like that. Because where I was at, Pacific Northwest, them niggas got, money. Seattle, they got fucking millionaires like it ain't nothing out there. They got motherfucking Denver, all this shit. They got paper flowing, man. So it takes a little time for it to sink in the minds of the people because, a lot of them motherfuckers lost that shit, got fired from Microsoft, all that shit. But, yeah, a lot of these motherfuckers, they sent them niggas home. They call getting fired working from home, working from the computer. That's the little subtleties, the subtlety and the art of deception that they be running on motherfuckers. Unbelievable. They let motherfuckers work from home. Let their people work from home. It was unspoken rules saying, listen, y'all got to step out of the way, stay home, you know the importance of this shit. This is the genocidal move right here. And all of the people of color stayed going to work. And you wonder why black people are 70% of the deaths under the banner of COVID-19. Because motherfuckers, black people are too fucking greedy. They didn't see the danger signs. A lot of them didn't. Except for black women, they let them work from home too, from the computer and shit. No, because they have proven their loyalty beyond fucking recognition. They've already proven to the white man they don't belong to the black race no more. They don't belong to the black man no more. But this is the delusion that they fall under. Not knowing, nigga, we are connected. You are connected from my rib. God gave a woman to each race of the same kind, the A alike, that no other woman can fulfill, man. No other man can fulfill them. So basically, it's like, listen, man. Long story short, yeah, they basically have proven their loyalty, to say, listen, we're against whatever. Because they have been, that sisterhood should have been recruited into the white man's evil system. I don't give a fuck what you say, what you get mad about, it's the truth. But nevertheless, this is why black people are 70% of the deaths that occur within that epidemic. Because niggas are scared to be alone, so they gotta always socialize. They know this is the way many people with the street gangs have always been taught. Come out at nighttime, we gonna socialize, we gonna do this. And motherfuckers ain't when people become delusional, and when people dealing with self-hatred, they become delusional, they become blind to the dangers. The dangers that's detrimental to their lives. This is why you see a bunch of motherfuckers doing the shit that they doing, because they oblivious to the dangers of the whole thing that's going on. They're not even aware that they bear witness into biblical events. Nah, they ain't even aware of that, man. They don't even want to think about that, because a lot of these niggas are so knee deep in sin, they know they're going to the hellfire. So they don't even want to think about that. They think it's just a little bad luck. It's going to be all right. The Chinese people sent that shit over here to kill us. We're going to be all... What? Niggas, that sound like the most illiterate shit. Anyway, man. Real talk, though. Businesses are not going to be able to open up to full capacity, man. Those who choose to open up. But like I said, it's a catch-22 situation. They gotta open up the biggest businesses, and if they really want to go through with their little defiance, and they are, because this is why they put "In God We Trust" on a dollar bill, because money is their God. So they gonna go out with guns blazing over this shit. This is why God said in the Bible, the Torah, the Quran, he said, listen, man, never let man's having wealth and children amaze you, because these are the things that I am going to use to punish them. Yeah. And that's what's happening right now. He's using the finances, and he's going to use the children. This is why I talk to the youth, because he's going to use the children. Everything that's happening, the youth has to inherit. Especially the youth of the wicked. All of this shit is going to fall on their heads in biblical proportions, man. A lot of people think they could do shit and they getting away with it. No, they've been comfortable for many years and they got away with their shit. Nah, man. It's just, your children will inherit that shit. before you go to the hellfire. A lot of these niggas, they know they're going. This is why they don't even like to hear me coming. They don't even like to hear me coming, man. They be like, oh man, here this nigga come with that black shit again. No, this is what motherfuckers do. That, you know, when they dealing with self-hatred. Here this motherfucker come with that black shit. I hate when that nigga talking that shit. Because, you know why? Because like when you're not unapologetically black, they have to make white people feel comfortable at all times when they're around. This is why you see niggas switch up on you whenever white people pop up, man. Real talk. You see them niggas switch up and they turn right against you, man. Especially when the feds is in the game on a nigga like me. As soon as the white people show up, you know, you could be having a fucking good time all day. As soon as the white people come in the mix, these niggas end up fighting against each other and everything. And don't even know why. Because the mind control game of the people, because when the people dealing with self-hatred, one of the symptoms of self-hatred are when people hate themselves, they want to be accepted by every other culture on a social status. This is why when white people pop up and them niggas don't like you, this is why you'll see black people turn against you. Real talk. Because they don't want to hear you talking no shit that's going to make anybody feel uncomfortable. Especially their masters, man. Real talk. Real talk, man. But ain't nothing going on, man. These niggas ain't opening up in full capacity, man. Because nobody wants to stand online all day, every day, everywhere they go, man. You're not going to get shit done. You're going to get about 2 or 3 errands done if you get that. Where back in before this shit happened was 8, 9. You could get 8, 9 things done throughout the day. But when you got to stand online all day, man, that's the shit that makes the consumer say, you know what, it's not even worth it. This is how they grew adapted. See, a lot of these motherfuckers, they didn't understand what they was doing, how they was handicapping the people when they put them in isolation. They didn't know the effects of isolation. The only ones that know the effects of isolation is blacks and the people of color who've been in solitary confinement. Well, that shit absolutely drives you crazy. I'm talking about people for the people who've been to prison and penitentiary, they know what it's like, you know, to go to the box, to go to solitary confinement and be there. If you're there for a year, anything like that, 30 days, 60 days, that shit'll drive you crazy, man. This is why white people are fighting to get out the motherfucking house, man. They don't pay attention to that shit most of the time anyway. But they never understood the effects of a motherfucker having to be isolated. Yeah. But this right here, it puts them in that situation. So they like, that shit is really driving them crazy because they're really outgoing people. They're outdoors people. We used to be outdoor people back in Africa and shit like that. But since we came over here, we became an indoor people. This is how we became vitamin D deficient. But that's a whole nother video, man. But yeah, man. And it's a crazy situation when you look at the situation because under God's wrath, man, niggas think they're going to defy his wrath and think that they're going to do what they want to do. I feel sorry for a nigga that really thinks he could fight against God. Because when you're supposed to be the superpower of the world, I guess they get so smart that they get stupid, man. This is how many of them physicists and all them niggas that they get so smart that they just start trying to find ways to motherfucking open up the keys, open up the doors to the gates of Hades and shit, thinking that they could switch dimensions, not knowing that, nigga, you are fucking with fire. You are trying to, what are you doing? But yeah, but these niggas walk around saying, yeah, we're gonna switch dimensions. We're gonna open up the gate, let out the fallen angels and all that shit. Them niggas don't even know what they playing with. They already have. They've already done it. Real talk. They've already let them niggas out from another dimension, trying to get into their dimension. That's the way many of these motherfucking physicists are, man. These motherfucking government officials, they trying to find ways to get up out of here. They've already known that they duped the earth. They've already fucked over it. They've told you that on many shows that rape your subliminal. Shows like Star Trek and shit, where they was racing around to galaxy trying to find their way out of, because they got fucked over, Earth got fucked over, That's what that show was about, man. And they was telling you what's gonna happen in the future. This is why they always go on to other Mars and shit like that, trying to find life forms where that could sustain water and all that other shit. You feel me? Because they trying to get up out of here. They think they gonna be able to cheat death. That's a whole nother story, baby. But like I was saying, when you try to fight God, man, that's a losing battle, man. And the only one on their team that know that they're gonna lose is the devil himself. That's the ironic part about it. And he got millions and millions of motherfucking soldiers on his side. And the only one that know that they gonna lose is him. He was aware of that once he got cast out of heaven. He had already lost. But like I was saying, man, that's a whole nother video. But yeah, man, ain't nothing happened but the revolution, man. And all of our people need to get active. We need to basically understand what's going on, man. You can't let people play you through your emotions because emotions is one of the biggest drugs ever presented to mankind. This is why when you hear white people say, yeah, I'm emotionally intelligent, or he's emotionally intelligent, that's what they talking about. Because that's what they're supposed to do, to basically keep their facade going. They're supposed to always be over control of their emotions. Yeah. But basically, back to the essence of the conversation, we moving into a whole new phase of life, man. A whole new phase of life. Where life as you used to know it no longer exists. So I welcome you to the days of revelations here at the Homeless Empire, baby. Real talk. That's real talk, man. That's why whenever these bitch ass niggas be running around telling motherfuckers that they gonna do this and they gonna do that to me and shit, or we gonna rob that nigga, because the feds and police is telling these niggas how much you got in your account. So these niggas, that's how I be knowing that these niggas is undercover agents. You know what I'm saying? Because they know how much they run around like little bitches. And wherever you go, they'll tell motherfucker, yeah, man, he got such and such in his account, man. That nigga, he can make moves. So don't shake him too much. So this is because these are federal tactics. Don't shake, don't fuck over that nigga too much. So we want him to stay in pocket. This is how it is when you fighting against the motherfucking feds, man. Like I told you, they's pathological to the point where they'll try to absolutely deprive you of the rights to live. And then the cold part about it is these motherfuckers come on TV and say, we're all in this together. No, we're not, motherfucker. Hell no. Not when you've called me niggers, when you stop me from getting jobs. Anytime a nigga fill out an application, you got felonies, nigga? No, hell no. Because this is why they give us felonies, black people felonies, so they could stop you from having the rights to bear arms. This is why they using black people in the protests as the driving force, because they using them through their emotions, because they know black people got warrior-like emotions. And then when they get these niggas to tear shit up and act out, these niggas can really tear shit up. So they use these niggas as the driving force, as a means to their end, though. Because they know how these niggas are. Because they know what they created. Real talk. They know what they created, so they know how to deal with these motherfuckers, man. You could be in the motherfucking hood and these niggas come through with, and the motherfuckers looking at you with all type of contempt in their eyes, ready to kill you. But white people all in the hood just, swinging flowers and shit, serenading they chicks through the park and all that shit. And it's like these niggas are oblivious, and they know, because they know what they created. They know you could be having a fucking shootout in the hood. And when them niggas come by, these motherfuckers are gonna stop shooting and say, hold up. Hold the fuck up. Let master go by. That's what they gonna say. But let you come through the motherfucking hood and these niggas are having a shootout. Your ass gonna get shot in the middle of the crossfire. But this is how trained that these niggas are. This is why when all this shit jump off, the chaos and all that shit jump off, man, the first line of defense that we're gonna have to fight against is the house niggas, the Uncle Julios. They're gonna be deputizing all these niggas to round us up, to take us wherever, man. FEMA concentration camps, wherever they say they're gonna take us. Real talk. And this is why Dr. Umar Johnson said in his video, when he was saying in his video, he was like, yo, man, you don't know how detrimental the coon and the house nigga really is to our race. And we don't. A lot of our people don't understand how detrimental these motherfuckers are. But that's a whole nother video, man. But I just wanted to feed a little food for thought. And with that being said, you have watched another episode of Mental Telepathy's Arena, baby. And I am your host and lyrical genius, baby, Black Titanium. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. And all you hater ass niggas, man, talking about they gonna take some shit from me, telling bitches and they gonna do this and do that.